I know those cowbells won't be in my nightmares tonight, but geez, those are still annoying. What's up, everybody? TM Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I am continuing my coverage of my Tennessee Vols and our most recent win. I just got done with it over Mississippi State. We beat the Bulldogs, and you know what? I will say we survived against them. 41-34 in overtime. Great game. I did not expect that. I'm going to be for real. I'm going to throw that out there. I did not expect this much fight out of, like, the Bulldogs. Like, when they beat Arizona State, who I think were ranked 12th, I was like, okay, like, there's, like, your one big win. I think last year they had, like, 2 wins, but no, this is a... Watch out for this team. I know that they lost here, but hey, like, that's only one loss. They should definitely be, I feel like, in the top 25 for next week. So yeah, definitely a hard-fought battle here. But actually, before I get into this game right here, I did want to give you all a little update. So for those of you who haven't seen it, I posted something where I said that I was just like, I was not feeling well. And when it comes to like personal stuff and my life as a YouTuber, I try to keep those things just separated, like respectfully. But when it was affecting like my videos, I feel like I wanted to be like upfront with y'all with what was going on. So about like a week ago, I was not feeling good. I was getting like some chest pain. Come to find out what I had was something called tight Z syndrome, which is, I guess it was just where like the muscles in the chest, they're being like overworked. Maybe it's because I was just like having my arms up in the air and just crying after the Georgia game. Maybe that's what it was that like did it. But yeah, like it was tough for me to like breathe, and like along with that came like a fever. So I was not feeling good, and I wasn't at my best to post any of my recent reactions to games. So yeah, just wanted to give y'all a little like a little medical update on that. But enough about that. Let's talk about this game right here. Again, this was a battle, one that we won, but we definitely survived. Now, early on, it was definitely like a little bit of like a mixed bag here of good and bad things. You know, firstly, that muffed punt. You know, it's like, oh, like okay, now we're starting to roll here. No, muffed punt. The Bulldogs turned that into a touchdown. Overall, for this first half, I think we did a very good job in responding to anything that the Bulldogs did, which is, of course, one of our great qualities that we have as a team. So again, solid start for us on both sides of the ball. In the second half, I feel like this is where we really got to see the little holes in our game, and Mississippi State's they certainly exploited those. One of them, I feel like the main one, was our run game. The run defense did not have a good day. Fluff Bothwell, this dude, he was all over the field. From what I know about him, he was a transfer from, it wasn't Alabama. It was it might have been like South Alabama or somewhere. It was some like minor school. But he comes here. This was his first big like SEC game, and he tore us up. I mean, he did 23 carries, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a 20-yard run at one point. He was unbelievable in this game. And again, like, I'll give him credit. Like, our run defense, I was confident. You know what? That's why I was thinking, oh, like, this might not be as close as it was. Because Mississippi State, I don't think they faced a defense as good as ours, but give them credit. They have like a very good team right here, but we did do a good job in like responding to anything that the Bulldogs did, I feel like. But here's where the game, I feel like it kind of started to get away from us. And here's kind of the sad part about it. It wasn't even our fault. The refs in this game were starting to do the little ticky-tacky stuff. Like, oh, he's pulling on the jersey. Flag, pass, interference. Chris Brazel, he had that touchdown, was taken away. Look at the replay. Refs, you have that ability. Go to the replay box. Look at it. The guy just fell down. Chris didn't push him. He didn't push him. Chris has been doing this all year. I think it was leading the nation in touchdowns coming into this one. And that's not like a coincidence. Chris is a great player. And he makes great plays. And he makes guys look absolutely ridiculous. So I was mad, honestly, to see that touchdown come off of the board. Because, again, it wasn't even close. There's no interference there. Chris didn't push off or anything like that. So I was very angry about that. So on our final scoring drive, this is where, we needed it. We needed it. It was a 13-play, 75-yard drive. Took over 6 minutes of game time. Much needed right there. And Joey, he was finding guys. He was finding Mike Matthews. He found he found Brazel, Star Thomas. He got like some nice runs in there as well. And then Joey, he took it himself on 1st and goal into the end zone for the touchdown. Defense comes right back out there, does their job. So the Bulldogs have to punt, because at that point, it's like if they go for it and they don't get it, like the game is pretty much over because we're in field goal range anyway. So we actually have a shot. We have a shot to win the game. Let me just throw this out there. And Vols fans, you tell me if this scenario is familiar. We have one last drive to win the game. The game is tied. We're getting close to field goal range. But then bad time management costs us. It cost us. I was gonna be vexed if what happened in this moment right here cost us the game. So, after we got like the first down, we had after Bishop got a 5-yard run, there was 13 seconds left on the clock. And then the following play, Joey, he's running for his life. I don't know why he's not just standing in the pocket and trying to just throw something. Or if he was going to throw it away, why didn't he do that earlier? Throws it out of bounds. And there's 4 seconds left. We're not even close. We're not even close to field goal range. That, again, Josh, fool me once. That's saying. I don't know it off the top of my head because I'm a young kid. Sorry. But, we should learn from that. As devastating as that Georgia game was, I was wanting us to learn from it. Learn from everything that went on in that game. And it seemed like toward the end of regulation here, we still have not learned how to be better at managing the clock in crunch time. We had 2 timeouts at that point. I would have, if I was just me, I know I'm an armchair coach here, but if it was me, I would have taken the timeout. I would have called just a short throw over the middle or just one quick one to make sure a guy's out of bounds when he gets it. Do something like that. Not have Joey scramble, trying to make something out of nothing and then just throw it out of bounds. That was not a good moment right there. So we go to overtime. And I'm like, oh no, here it is again. Here it is again, overtime. It's going to happen again. Here it comes. thankfully, Bishop, first play, man, he runs this ball all the way into the end zone. Very first play. Just like that, we strike first, and now the Bulldogs, they have to get a touchdown. And they got close. They were right there on like the 3-yard line, and it came down to a 4th and goal that passed. It was close. It was got ball bat, it was up in the air, and it was incomplete. I'm like, woo! Me and my dad gave ourselves just like quadruple high fives right there. And again, I think the excitement from me and from Vols fans, it is definitely one of happiness and joy because we got the job done on the road in a hostile environment. Yes, absolutely. An annoying one, yeah, with all the cowbells. But it was a very good win. One that, some might say that we didn't earn it, but we had to make the plays needed. We had to get the drives needed in order to keep us in it and in order for us to win. But I think for me, it was just a big sigh of just relief. Like, whew, okay. Glad we don't have to play them. Hopefully we won't have to play the Bulldogs again come playoff time. I'll be honest, I do not want to play that team right there. Blake Shapen, he got hammered in this game. Like there were some plays, and he gave up a fumble where he just got drilled. I'll give him credit. Kid stood in there. He was 18 for 29, 180 yards. He also stepped up when his name was called. So props to him as well. But Tennessee, again, getting the job done. Props to them. And, since I'm talking about Blake Shapen, why don't I talk about Joey? Joey, my man, Joey. 24 for 40, 335 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. I will say this. I think that Kitzelman had a pretty rocky game. On the last pick, which I believe was the last one, ball, maybe Chris could have came down with that one. To put it simply, I think Maxey kind of had some butterfingers in there, but I think he made it up in our final drive. So, hey, you know what? He ended it strong, as did our defense. Right here, what a job that they all did. And, I could shout out all of these guys, but I'm going to really talk about two. Firstly, Arion Carter was all over the field. He had 17 tackles, baby. 17! That dude is a beast, man. I'm loving that guy. And, yeah, he is playing great ball right now. And Colton Hood, I'll give him credit as well. He had some nice plays in this game as well, including that pick 6. So, yeah, great play for him. He has been great ever since coming over from Colorado at a time when we've been really hammered in our defensive backs. A lot of them have been out with injury. But Colton Hood, props to him, man. He is stepping up. Good for him. And this Tennessee Vols team right here on the road in a hostile environment, we stepped up when we had to right at the very end. So, yeah, great win for us. So, yeah, let's enjoy this one. Let's celebrate. Let's enjoy our bye week as well, and then get ready to face Arkansas. But fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a honey salute to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go Vols!